This stream is sponsored by Intel. Hello everyone and welcome back to the official Enlisted channel. My name is Mike Boom and I'm joined by the lovely Tom, aka Morgan, who is looking quite dapper today. We are matching today.
We are twinsies.
Yeah, oh my god. Well, I mean, if you ignore the very obvious difference between the two of us right now,
I suppose
we are very, very similar. Hopefully everyone is doing all right in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to be playing some more Enlisted today. Chill out, have some fun, play some German squads, and force Tom to do things he doesn't want to do.
Oh, that sounds bad. But yes,
not in that context. Yes. Tom, we'll see. Maybe with some chat encouragement, we can get Tom to try and pronounce some of the German weapon names.
I don't know.
Maybe actually you can start right now. You've been doing some research. I know you've been doing some research.
No, I can't.
Do you know what the MP in MP40 stands for?
Machine pistol.
Very good. See, easy. So now you say how to say. Now you know how to say MP41, MP40, MP38. All done.
Yeah, but is
MP38.
it? Oh, but saying it in German has that twang to it, like pistole, as it were.
Maschinenpistole. I mean, it depends on how angry you want to give yourself.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, right.
German, by the way, it always sounds angry, but it doesn't have to be. You can be very romantic with German.
Yeah.
Ah, ich liebe deine Maschinenpistole. Or you can be very angry. Maschinenpistole. Okay, now even I had a weird accent there.
See, that sounds normal. The other just sounds wrong. Like, being nice in German just is weird to me.
Was?
Yeah, like, it just doesn't work. It does not work in my head. It's so bizarre.
Well, you have plenty of time to get some German in your head, because we are going to be starting some games. By the way, Let's keep an eye on the chat. Every now and then we will be dropping some access codes to the Enlisted CBT. To those of you who happen to be new here, which I don't think anyone is right now, this is Enlisted, our new game published by Gaijin Entertainment and developed by Dark Flow Software. This is an upcoming World War II realistically game. Kind of hardcore-ish, not quite as arcade as other games, but not quite super realistic either. It's a nice balance, a nice mix. And currently it is in the closed beta testing phase, which means that the only way to get access to the game is to either buy access to the pre-order packs, which you can find the links down below, or by getting a access key from these streams. So you guys can unlock them on the Gaijin store website and then download the game and play it for free. We are eventually going to go into an open beta testing phase. We don't have quite an ETA on that just yet. Check out enlisted.net every now and then. News will be posted over there. In the open beta testing phase, you will be able to play the game for free without having to buy access into the squadrons. But for now, this is closed beta testing, so access is quite limited. We sadly don't have a date for that. I know people are excited. I really hope it comes soon as well. I know there's an update scheduled that's coming soon to him as well, but I can't really say too much about that. Except for one thing. Maybe, do we leak something?
Well,
I know there's one feature that people have been requesting for a while, which is functional bipods.
Ooh.
That might be coming soon.
I would do the same, but I don't have a beard, so it doesn't work.
I mean, you can do this.
I suppose.
Now I just look like a monkey.
I suppose, yeah.
Reject humanity. Anyway, how about we go into a game? We shall start with the Germans today.
Okay.
Now, Tom, you've been playing the MG13 lately, haven't you?
I have, yes.
What's been your experience with that one so far?
I mean, it's really difficult to aim, but if you kind of do the bursts right, it's so easy. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I've been struggling with this game before I figured out that gun exists, and then it's okay. I understand now. This is what I must do. This is my calling. I point and click with this gun. So I will certainly endeavor to do that.
Well, the MG13 is very adept at generally firing high velocity, high damage bullets in the general direction of the enemy. Not quite perfectly accurate as some sniper rifles are, but they are pretty good, I have to say. They are pretty good. Now, Tom, how about you actually lead this one? Where do you want us to go?
Oh, I mean, I've not learned this map well enough yet to quantify the best locale.
Well, we have a few different options. We can go over to the Sea Tower, which tends to be a bit of a meat grinder. We can go over to the Beach Church and maybe try and go at the top, show the people some of the views. We can try and go for A, which is on the far side. So I'm just going to follow you around, really.
Oh, I'm just going to be running around like I have the vaguest idea of what I'm doing, which is very much not the case.
I will be your AI squadron, don't you worry.
Okay, right.
Additional supports.
I will maneuver towards the middle, but I don't know how that works yet. So this is the... Okay, right.
So one thing to keep in mind with this game is you are seeing a lot of people here. There's not as many people in the game as you see running around. Each player has control of a squadron of AI players. In my case, I have a total of 7, I believe. You start out with, I believe, 3 AI and yourself as a player, so 4-man squadrons. You can upgrade these squadrons to get more players. You can upgrade what kind of soldiers you can put in your squadron, all the good stuff. And the AI function, well, they have various different functions. They can follow you around to just, you know, add in aid in capturing points or defending you if they get shot. For example, they respond to getting shot at and fire back at the enemy. You can order them to stay in a certain point. For example, what I can do here is I can order them to defend this area right here, so it will stay here. Unless I go too far away, then it will start following me again. But they can stay here, they can defend the area, they can act as respawns. When you die, as your main character, you don't have to go back to a spawn screen, essentially. You can just spawn onto another one of your AI and take over control of that. So you're always in the action, essentially. It's a game where damage is quite hardcore. You can die to one shot of a rifle, for example, without ever seeing where they are. There are no name tags either. You have to spot the enemies yourself. But at the same time, you don't have to spend 75% of the game running from the respawn point back to the objectives, because you can just use your AI to respawn from there.
Yeah.
In fact, someone is shooting mine over here. Who is this?
Who's
Hello?
this man? Who's man?
Knock knock. Oh, there's a lot of Soviets. I don't have any grenades, but I have an explosion pack, which I don't think will go quite as far, but we'll try. How are you doing, Tom? Ooh, you have the Panzerbüchse.
I do. Yes, that word,
Try and pronounce it. Hold on, I'll say it again so you can try and...
No, it's going to be terrible. I mean, I need...
It'll be fine.
No,
it'll be fine.
it's definitely not. Definitely
Chat,
not.
What do you think? Should Tom say the word?
No, I don't even know the word. I know the noise. It's like, I don't know, listening to the, the sound of whales and mimicking that.
Nice. Panzerbüchse.
I'm hearing book in my head, and that's threw me completely.
I mean, Panzerbüchse, kind of similar, I suppose.
All I can think of is Panzerbook, which I own a couple of those. So, what is book in German?
Buch.
Ooh. Ooh, what?
Ooh. See, that's the problem you have really with the German language, just the weird sounds, right?
It sounds like you're trying to say book, but you're winded at the same time.
Yes, pretty much.
Like you've just had like a really long run or something. That's where I'd go with that. Ooh, maybe not.
I mean, that's more Dutch, to be honest. Guttural sounds from the throat are very much Dutch. Let's have some read at the chat in the meantime. Trustworthy on Twitch says, Mike, it's staggering how much you look like my uncle right now. The resemblance is shocking. Thank you, I guess.
It's a good vibe.
EnderVN on YouTube. When public release? We don't have a ETA just yet. We don't have an official release date. I know there's a open beta test coming. I don't exactly know when. Things are still in development. I know there's still a major update coming soon as well, which will change some stuff. So hopefully after that we can maybe have a open beta test. But for now we just don't have a date really. Keep an eye out on the news. Go to enlisted.net. Check the news feed every few days or so. Follow development. Follow social media. You will know definitely when the open beta testing starts. Or if you want to play the game now, just pay attention to the chat and maybe we will drop some keys after this match. Maybe. 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 If you guys behave. Tom, maybe. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Occupied as well. We have Trustworthy again. Oh, that's a Russian.
That is a Russian.
Okay, the Russian is dead. We have Trustworthy again. How are you both doing today? Also, sound delay is back. Oh, come on. I tell me the sound delay is back.
Oh, man.
It's on Twitch as well now, which is a bit annoying.
Melancholy.
Chat, quick test. Can you guys quickly refresh the stream feeds and afterwards tell us if there is a sound delay between us talking and the sound appearing on the stream? Because we know we had some issues with the Warframe stream last week, where there was a bit of a noticeable sound delay between us talking on YouTube, but not really on Twitch. But apparently we have one on Twitch now as well, which is a bit annoying. And frankly, I don't know what to do about that. I'll have to figure out some stuff.
Have a neb.
Can I get an oorah from the 5 other people that play USSR? Oorah in chat! Actually, fun fact, if you press the H key...
Oh, yes. Wonderful. You happy about that?
I'm just spamming the H key. My entire squadron is responding.
It's the best feature. Like, name a better feature in this game than that. You cannot.
I mean, what is better than having a button that does... Ja, das ist toll on demand. There's nothing better.
What is that word again? What does it mean?
Ja, das ist toll. Yes, that is great.
That's
They're not very inspired, to be honest, but at the same time, honestly, and this is very controversial, the Germans in this game do kind of sound like they're on Pervitine.
Well, I
Very much
suppose.
so.
I suppose then it is true to life, as it were.
Yes, it is
So-
very historically accurate, as you can see.
Yes.
But they are a bit excited, let's just say that.
Yeah. Excited Germans. What could be better?
Well,
Or
for the
many
Germans,
things.
nothing. For every adjacent country, probably that's the worst case scenario.
That's actually a very good point. Yes.
Tom over here is driving his tank. Is that the Panzer II or the Panzer III?
2.
I can see you as well. I don't suppose you have any spots open, sadly.
No, just my chums.
I think I'll just follow you around and try and keep your back clear. Actually, never mind. We just won. There we go.
Instant win.
GG easy.
I mean, yeah.
Caps. I mean, this just pro esports plays right here.
Yep.
It's
I did.
just
I
professional.
got 1 kill, I think. So
Yes.
that's amazing.
Hey, you got 1 kill and 0 deaths. That's great.
Well, 1 death. So I mean, 50-50, as it were.
Well, I mean, clearly you can see this is actually the Australian version of this game, since the scoreboards are inverted. We're actually in first and third place. Don't look at the kills. That's fine.
Nice save. Well done.
It's the gamer glasses, by the way. The gamer
Yes.
glasses add +5 to our skills.
It does.
Let's see. What do we have? Spanish or Vanish on Twitch. 2 glasses boys, and Mike is bald. You have missed a lot. You have missed a lot, that is for sure.
Quite so.
All right. How about, since we just celebrated our epic win right there, how about we drop a key in each chat? So we're going to drop one on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm going to drop on Twitch first, because YouTube is a bit delayed. So hopefully by the time the YouTube guys hear this, the key will be in the chat.
Yes.
I will be posting the activation links first, so you guys can log in. So the way this works is I'm going to be dropping a access key in the chat, in each chat. You have to activate that key on the link I just posted, store.gaijin.net/activate.php. I don't know what it stands for really, but it's a website where you can activate all the codes about the 4 Gaijin games. And if you are lucky to be fast enough to be the first person to activate the key, you will get yourself access to Enlisted, which you can then download from enlisted.net and log in with your Gaijin account and play. So, yeah. Games. Epic.
Primo.
Shooting.
What else? What other words do we have?
Feuerzeug.
Yep.
Rasenmäher. Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitän.
I thought of bakeries when you said that. I don't know why that was.
I was trying to think of... Oh, God, I forgot. There was like this absurdly long meme of this. There was this meme of this absurdly long German name. Rindfleisch-Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. That is one word, by the way.
What? Oh, okay.
I'm not even going to try and begin to translate that because it's going to take half an hour.
What is it? A thing or a place?
It's not really a thing. I mean, I think it doesn't even count as a word anymore at this point. Essentially, the way the German works is we take pre-existing words and put them together to make a new word. For example, actually, the example we had earlier with Maschinenpistole, it's literally just Pistole, pistol, and machine pistol. Okay, I mean, English has the same thing, kind of, but stuff like, for example, let's see, what's something that hey, tank. Tank. In English, it's just called tank.
Yes.
In German, it's Panzerkampfwagen. Sounds very complicated. No, it's just 3 words. Panzer, armor, Kampf is combat, and Wagen is car. It's an armored combat vehicle.
Yeah. AFV works well.
There you go.
That's the lesson for today. Perhaps there will
And
be
that
more.
is your German lesson for today. So, since I just scared away half of our audience with random German words, let's drop a key. I've dropped one in the Twitch chat and one in the YouTube chat as well. Good luck. First come, first serve. Each key can only be activated once, so if you happen to be lucky enough to be the person to activate it first, you just got yourself some access.
Yes.
We have some chat. Trig 2. Is this World War II CSGO, but with capping points? Not really. The gunplay is completely different from CSGO, as well as the movement. It's all a bit more realistic, a bit more hardcore, really. And you don't buy your weapons, you just have squadrons that you play with, really. It's a bit of a weird balance. I don't know. It's an interesting balance.
Yeah.
I like the game. The gunplay is interesting. It's kind of punishing because it's not arcade in the way that the guns center back to the center of your screen. No. When you fire shots, your weapon recoils to a certain point and stays there. So you have to manually recenter your gun, which makes aiming a lot more skill-based. You have to kind of learn the recoil patterns, learn how the gun feels, and learn how much you have to compensate for, especially different ranges. Which makes it kind of hard for new players because they're going to have no idea of how to control the guns, especially stuff like the MG13.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to fire that when you're standing. But stuff like the SMGs, for example, like the SMGs, if you start out, they're only really going to be effective at closer ranges. Once you get used to the recoil patterns and all the good stuff, you can use these up to medium ranges, even long ranges, really. It's all a case of getting used to it, getting used to the handling of the guns, putting in some practice, and you can do some great stuff even with the base weapons, really. Once you lock the MG squadrons, essentially, once you lock the SMG squadrons, you're going to have a great time. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know about any release dates for PS5 yet. I know the game is currently on Xbox Series S and X, so you can get the game on there. Which does lead me to believe that it will eventually come to PS5 as well, I hope so. I do not know if it will come to the last-gen consoles, though. That is something I can't really comment on. I don't have any guarantees. I would expect PlayStation 5. I don't have any guarantees for that. But, oh god, I'm on fire.
Or loud he burning.
But I know that you can play it on the Xbox Series X and S right now, and that's a tank.
Where tank? I have rifle.
No,
that's friendly.
Just go towards the general. That's 2 tanks, actually.
I can see the BT.
If you see people die in this general area where the tank is.
I understand. Okay. Or loud.
But I should bring out my own MG13. Which we have over here. This is the Maschinengewehr 13 with the pretty much the same bullets, actually exactly the same bullet as the Kar 98K. Just that you have 25 of them and you fire at a pretty high fire rate. I believe in this case mine is upgraded, so I believe it fires at around 700 rounds per minute. And let me just show you what happens when you try to fire this standing. It's not very accurate. This is not the kind of gun where you want to fire full auto when standing. However, if you go prone, all of a sudden you barely have any recoil.
Oh.
That is the trick with machine guns. So different weapons have different strengths and weaknesses, really. In terms of full caliber machine guns, if you go prone, you have a much easier time of managing the recoil. Submachine guns are quite good in running gun. You can hip-fire them quite effectively, and they don't lose too much accuracy by moving around whilst you're firing. Rifles, of course, you want to be standing still to get the full accuracy with them, but generally speaking, they are quite accurate, although the fire rate is quite limited. And then you have shotguns, which are not really that useful, in my opinion. Yeah. They're quite limited right now, but you can, of course, blast people in close ranges, which is always quite fun. Will the game be free? There will be a free open beta test. That's about all I can say right now. But yes, you will be able to play the game for free during the open beta test at least. Currently it is paid access, currently it is in closed beta testing. So the only ways to get access to the game right now is to buy one of the pre-order packs or to grab one of the codes that we drop during the streams. So maybe try and pay attention to the chat and you might be able to get another code at some point. I'm getting shot over here, which is not great.
Yes, I am. Oh, the BT is booling, dude. He's coming.
Whereabouts is the BT actually? I don't think I have any
I can't mark it. It's behind a house. It's around. It's around there.
I see him. I
but-
see him. I see him.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
T60.
He is not seeing right now.
And he is... Actually, I think he still has the gunner left, but he's mostly dead now.
Okay.
And I don't have anything else left, so... He is on fire, though, so he should be dying at any point now.
There's the BT right next to him as well.
Where? Oh, he's behind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy, I think, burnt down. Oh, yeah, okay, he burnt down.
Okay.
And we won! Hey, oh, there's the BT. I completely missed him.
It's okay.
There's an entire tank I missed.
Okay.
Oh,
It's camouflaged. It's fine.
Yes. Winter camouflage. Actually
Yes.
works pretty well, to be fair. And as you can see, we once again got third place. And Tom, you got 5th place.
Yeah.
Wow. Do I have to carry you every time?
I know. I can't believe how incompetent I am. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Hey, and the Troop Top Cat is in the enemy team as well. Very nice. All right. How about we drop another set of keys in the meantime? And Tom, maybe you can read some chat in the meantime as well.
I can certainly try. What do you got? What is the longest German word, Mike? It's the
Rindfleisch-Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. Used to be it. I don't think it's officially recognized anymore. The other one is Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitänsmütze something, but I don't remember the full word of that.
What's the one where it's like the tank with the flamethrower on it? Like that's what my aunt told me was the longest word. German.
I mean, that would just be Flammpanzer.
Yeah, it's like there's a really long one. It's like a whole thing. I don't remember, but it's something like that. What's the longest Portuguese word? That's a better one, actually.
Oh, God.
Go.
Good question. Honestly, I don't know. I would have to Google it. Actually, I will Google it in just a second because,
Yes.
fun fact, I'm also Portuguese. So you'll get all the languages today. You will get all the languages today, essentially. I think someone else asked me earlier to also say Doppelkupplungsgetriebe. There you go. Yes, I can speak German.
Okay, I can't.
Do you have some more chat?
Let's have a neb, as they say in the Midlands.
Oh God, what is this word?
Oh my god, good luck with that.
Okay, so this is going to be a bit tough even for me. This is the longest Portuguese word, apparently, according to Google.
That's an analogue of anti-disestablishmentarianism, isn't it?
Yes, you can read.
Yeah, it looks vaguely similar, actually.
Surprisingly, yeah. I mean, English and Portuguese are not too far off, given that we have a long-lasting relationship. So this is 28 letters long. Anticonstitucionalissimamente.
That's quite sweet.
Nossa Senhora.
That's quite sweet. I like that. I can respect that. Very sweet.
I would say the usual meme of Portugal, but I can't because it's a swear word.
Oh.
I thought it's an 18+ stream, so, you know. Then again, there are no Portuguese in this chat, so it's fine.
I suppose so.
We didn't drop the same key. No. You have different keys on the different chats. We have different keys on the different chats. Alright, I think... Actually, no. Okay, never mind. Actually, you are right. I completely forgot that. There you go. I just dropped another key on the YouTube chat. It's fixed now. It is fixed now. Moving on. How about we do another game?
Yes.
And this time I feel like I want to play some tanks. I want to play some Panzer III.
We can try that.
We can bully the enemy. Maybe get a bit better scores this time. I mean, we have been just completely dominating the enemy, having great scores, no issues whatsoever. It's fine.
Absolute. Can't. Yep. Okay, let's
see
go.
you there as well. Okay, I'm on the main road. Ah, there you are.
Hit me.
Okay, so you're in the Panzer II, I'm in the Panzer III. We both have decent armor from the front, so we should be fine. Unless the enemy is smart enough to build an anti-tank gun. Let's see what we can do with these cannons. So Tom has the 20 mil, as well as... Do you have 1 or 2 coaxial machine guns? I think you only have 1.
Just 1 in this one, yeah.
Tank up front, BT.
Oh. How loud he right.
No damage.
1 in the turret, 2 in the turret.
Very nice.
Okay, got it down, I think.
Very nice, yep. He is dead. He is very much dead. And I don't see any else right now, which means we can focus on HE.
Roger that. Gamer 2 or Gamer 1. Which one?
Game Force 1.
Game Force 1. Is this Game Force actual? Are you cringe? Yes.
Yes. I am absolutely based. What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm even allowed to speak. Who's allowed that?
We're getting
Maniacs.
paid for this, by the way.
I mean, oh no.
Are we wearing? Oh, T60, T60.
Okay, I'm gonna get a bit closer because I can't do
And
too
the
much.
BT7 as well. I'm going to focus on the BT7 first because he actually has a gun.
Okay, I'm gonna hassle.
I have HE loaded, which is not good. Okay, BT7 is down.
Lovely job.
T60, I believe, is moving right. I'm going to try and intercept the T60. Good thing is the T60 is more oriented towards anti-infantry, really. The 20mm cannon, that one is not very good. Doesn't have much penetration, so it can't really go through the front of us. The BT, on the other hand, 45mm cannon, that one is quite good. Especially against infantry as well. Big KG. I say big, I mean that's the biggest we have right now in this campaign at least. If you don't count the anti-tank guns.
That is correct, I believe.
So I'm trying to find explosive packet B, which is not right. Have you seen the T60 anywhere?
I haven't. I believe it's to my left. Somewhere around there, I'm not sure.
Thought I had seen him gone right, but I don't see him anymore. Actually, wait, I think I just saw something fire over here. Run the corner of this house. Yep, there's something fire here.
Oh, loud.
And I think it's a BT7.
Okay, I will try and run away. Oh, it's an anti-tank gun.
Oh, anti-tank gun, okay.
I have marked him.
He just fired. Anti-tank gun down.
Lovely job, play.
I think I'm advancing a little bit too, and yep, there's a BT7 that killed me.
Okay, I only have a turret left, so I can just stay here, but I can try and hassle if he maneuvers.
Oh god. So the tech mechanics in this game are quite similar to War Thunder. If you've played this game before, you can see the models are exactly the same. And you also have a system based on amount of crew instead of hit points. Essentially, the crew are your hit points. Now, there are some slight differences here.
Hey.
One, you can control each crew individually, so you can be a driver, you can be a gunner, you can be whatever, really. And I was about to show you, but sadly, Tom just exploded, so I can't really show you.
I did get one, though. That
Very
was
nice,
quite good.
very nice. You can actually multi-crew tanks. So you can get together with some buddies and you can replace some of the dead crewmates that he has, for example. Indefinitely, pretty much. So you can keep a tank alive for quite a while unless the ammo rack gets blown up. But since then everyone has to control a different thing, it gets quite hard to coordinate. What else? The armor mechanics, the shell penetration mechanics are very similar. Aiming is a bit harder, generally speaking, because the gun tends to have clunkier handling in this game to make it a bit more fair against infantry. It's everything is slowed down a bit. It's kind of like, I would say, a simulator mode, essentially. You're also limited to specific views. So, for example, you can't use third-person view like you can in War Thunder. What you have is either first-person view, so gunner view, or you can switch over to the commander view and poke your head out the hatch, which gives you like the simulator view. But this will also make your commander vulnerable because they can get shot out and then they die, which is not good for your health.
Quite so.
Of course, you can see you can shoot through some soft objects as well, which are always good. And I believe... Is it the BT7 still?
I think so, yeah.
I'm gonna try and see if I can flank him. Shh. We have to be very, very quiet.
Okay, I mean, they can't actually hear us. I just want to let you know that, just in case.
No, they can't. Top Cat is in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And he's
fair
on the
enough.
enemy team.
Oh, I see. Well, then, go ahead. I have every faith.
There's a lot of Russians here.
They are.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Top
boy.
Cat saw me! See, this is what I said.
He was right. He called it. Why didn't we
Okay.
listen? And he knew all along.
I was going to drop something in there, and my entire squadron is dead, which is not good. Let's quickly heal up a bit. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, Russian, where are you? Oh, hello!
It's a good accent. I like the accent.
Oh, there's one on the roof. Okay, I'll see. I couldn't ping it, sadly. I think I'm just going to grab a anti-tank rifle as well.
Yeah.
So we can flank some Russians.
That I can agree with, I believe.
Alright, we have some more chat in here. Mike and Oxy, complete opposites. Mike no hair, Oxy all the hair. Mikey, great beard. Oxy, no beard, but both have glasses. Yes, we are so in sync.
We are so in sync.
So in sync. So incredibly in sync.
I can't do the voice now. I can't. I want to, but I know I can't do it. It'll be awful.
Welcome to Incringed, by the way.
Yep, that's a name.
Incringed official channel.
If that ain't us.
Ooh, by the way, since we are here, let me show you this pistol. This is the Walther PP something, PPK, I believe, PP38, something like that. This was the Twitch drop from about 2-3 weeks ago. People could watch Enlisted streams and win parts for this pistol. And the other pistol, the Russian one as well. Although I prefer the German one, kind of.
Yeah. They have the Astra Lux, I think they had, the 300 version.
Yes, the Russians have the Astrolux, which is a bit weird because it's a semi-automatic pistol, but it only has 6 rounds, like a revolver.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I don't know. It looks nice. It's like very pimped out, if that's a word. Golden and engraved, which is quite nice.
Golden and...
this one is also engraved. It's definitely less golden, but it's quite nice. PPSH 41 when? Maybe not in this campaign, but we do have the PPD with the 71 round drum mag, which is very fun.
Very fun. Bit of lyrics there.
This is kind of spawn camping. I'm trying to find a tank, but I can't see anyone. I'm hearing something though. I'm not sure if there's a friendly or an enemy tank. There's a friendly, okay. Ooh, by the way, this house over here I'm marking, I believe there was someone up in the...
Okay.
Upstairs. I'm going to try and see if I can throw something in there. Oh! Almost.
Oh.
Almost. Just a little bit higher, perhaps.
I am observing the window.
Haha! Kobe.
Kobe.
And I don't believe there was anyone inside, actually.
There is a Tanko.
Where's the tank? Oh, I see him.
A marquee.
Oh, tank. His gunner is down.
Nice.
Ooh. I'm getting shot. Oh god, I'm shell-shocked. I'm very much shell-shocked. This is bad. Oh, hi!
Hi. Hey.
See, using a round intended to be used against tanks, against infantry is...
This bullying. This is red mist at that point.
It's, I think the tank is down. Okay. It's very effective, I have to say. Oh, I'm getting shot from behind. And I'm dead. No, I'm still alive. Somehow. Tom, carry.
Okay.
That
was...
Yes, the Astra is actually a Spanish pistol, you're right.
It is. I think the 300... Was that the smaller version? The civilian version of the 400, I think?
I believe so. I'm not too well versed on the Spanish weapons, to be fair.
I don't really
There's
know
some
much
weird
either.
designs, to be honest. Especially during and shortly after the war, they had some really weird designs.
Yeah. Kind of nifty.
Actually, what I'm actually quite glad about is that we have a bunch of Czech weapons in this game. And the Czech made some really, really good stuff.
Oh yeah, we do. We have the VS... VZ?
I think the VZ-33.
24.
And we have the ZB-26 as well. The machine gun.
Oh yes, we do. Yes, that one's really good. I like that.
I can never get over the fact that the magazine is just on the top.
Yeah.
It really throws me off.
It looks a bit silly, I guess. I mean, we're not really silly, but just not quite as one would imagine from such a design.
It's something that really gets not translated very well into gameplay, because in game you kind of like depend on being able to see everything in your field of vision. You can't really move your head around. In real life, of course, it wouldn't be that much of an issue. You could just move your head around and you barely notice the magazine anyways. Your brain just kind of tunes it out. In game, having a massive magazine in your face is a bit, well, something you need to get used to, essentially.
Do you know what else you need to get used to?
Is you getting last place?
Yeah, I did it. I was going to do a whole segue then.
Sorry, I ruined it for you. Do it.
It's fine.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
Do you know what else you need to get used to?
What do I need to get used to, Tom?
Me having the bladder of a child and needing to go to the toilet very quickly. I'll be really quick. Load it.
Okay, whilst Tom is quickly doing... Tom is actually going to quickly check the secret documents, yes?
That's really true, actually.
Yes. I'll read some chat and drop a few more keys. So, hello, welcome to the Enlisted official channel. My name is Mike Goes Bald, and I am your host for today. And I will be dropping a few codes in the chat once again. Well, one each. So you guys can get yourself some access. Yes, and accent as well. Do you like ASMR Enlisted? This is getting a bit weird, to be honest, at this point. Okay, I'm going to drop a few more codes and read a bit more chat. What am I doing? Bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, what do we have? Question, are we going to see the Fedorov submachine gun in the game again? I am actually not sure. I can't recall if we had this in the closed beta testing, in the closed alpha testing. The Fedorov, by the way, is a automatic, I guess you could technically call it an assault rifle. The Russians developed actually quite early on. I believe it's a 1918 model, so it was still used actually in World War I, which is kind of impressive, really. I'm not sure if we have that in the game, at least not in this campaign, that much is sure. I'm not sure if it will become available. Maybe it could come as a premium squadron or something at some point. But it's not really a very well-known weapon, so to speak, so it's not one of the main contenders, really. And stuff like the STG-44, for example. In fact, in the Normandy campaign recently, we had the MP-43, which is just the predecessor to the STG-44. And that one wasn't there. And I believe in the Berlin campaign, which said I didn't get to play myself, but in the Berlin campaign, we had Panthers, we had STG-44s, we had all the late war stuff. Yes. By the way, I'm dropping codes in the chat as well. There you go. When is the next game update? Soon. I know there's a big update coming. I know there's some stuff that people have been waiting for. I know there's some updates to placeholder weapon models, for example. Stuff like, well, weapons that we have in the game right now that are not accurate to the name, placeholders essentially, are going to get their own models. Some features are going to get added. There's some stuff coming. There's some stuff coming from Enlisted. Keep in mind, this game is always in development and stuff is always being added. And hopefully sometime soon we'll also have a open beta testing so everyone can participate. And then we get to shoot everyone with our anti-tank rifles. Yes.
Big yes. Double yes.
Recall being in closed alpha. Was it starting Soviet SMG? Suppose it makes sense since the campaign features METs and LMG. World War I weapon. Yeah, true. At least as far as I can tell right now, I don't see it in the files anywhere. It might be used at some point. I like it though. Like, I like the Fedorov. It's a nice, interesting weapon. Although also quite powerful, I would say, against everyone else using bolt action rifles. Yeah, if your pages keep loading out, I guess you didn't get it. If you are the one who activates the code correctly, you get the confirmation saying you activated access to closed alpha. Disregard that, it will give you access to the game. But the code only works one time, sadly. Alright, what else do we have? Are shotguns realistic in this game? Being able to lead someone at 50 meters with buckshot. Kind of. As far as I'm aware, the buckshot doesn't disappear after a certain distance, although don't quote me on that. I know you can kill people up to further ranges than you usually can in other arcade shooters. But, and this is a big but, a very big but, the biggest of buts. Let me show you. I think the SMG squadrons have them. No. Which class had the shotguns again? I forgot.
Which one? I've got them in one of them, I think.
I think my... Does my Russian squadron have one? Shotgun, where are you? There it is, okay. So the Russians have the tall speed. This is a double barrel shotgun. Slight problem though. It fires both barrels at once.
Yes.
So it only counts as one shot. So you only fire one shot and you have a much slower reload time than bolt actions, which makes it a bit tough to use, but you can also see it does a ton of damage. You can use it up to certain distance. I wouldn't say 100 meters at least, but 50 meters honestly shouldn't be that much of an issue. In fact, maybe I can try it out. I don't think I have any on the Germans though, sadly.
They have the drilling, don't they?
They do get the drilling, yes. They do get the drilling, but I'm not sure.
Is that how you say it? Is that right?
Yeah. Luftwaffe drilling. M30 Luftwaffe drilling. Which this one, by the way, is actually quite interesting. You can see a third barrel down the bottom here. That is a rifle bullet.
It is. I remember that from Battlefield, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a pretty much a big game hunting survival shotgun. You have the two shotgun barrels and also a very big bullet, bigger than the Kar 98K as far as I'm aware, which is used to like hunt lions and elephants. This thing is quite powerful. Not featured in the game.
Yeah.
Sadly, you can't use the rifle bullet. You can use the shotgun bullet, the shotgun shells. But again, they both fire. They fire both barrels at once. And I don't have it on the squad. Although, do you have it on your Germans?
I don't know if I've got it equipped. I might. What's the class that can have it? Is it the assaulter?
Submachine gunner, yeah, the assaulter.
Okay, let me have a look. I can probably put it on one of these guys.
If you happen to have it,
no,
you don't
know.
know. You don't know.
Sad.
I mean, we can try the Russians, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the Russians. We're going off topic now. We're going clickbait. No longer German.
No longer German.
We'll try some of the Russians so we can show you the shotgun as well. Or at least we'll try. We'll try. We shall try. On the other side of the Tech 3 spectrum, there was a Fedorov submachine gun. Will it be coming back? Again, don't know. Hopefully, at some point, although I know some weapons will be exclusive to premium squadrons. For example, what we have right now is the pure auto squadrons. We have one for the Germans, we have one for the Russians. Give you full upgraded soldiers with unique weapons. In the German case, they have the MP41, which is essentially an MP40 with a wood stock instead of the wireframe. And that is unique to that class. You cannot get that weapon on any other squadron. And for the Russians, I believe it's called the PPK.
Yeah, that's the one.
PPK 41, which is kind of weird. It's like a rifle bullet submachine gun. It's super weird. It's a very low fire rate. And that's also unique to that specific squadron. You can't disequip the weapon from that squadron and put it in other squadrons. You have to use it on that squadron. So there's a chance that some weapons are going away. Frankly, not much I can comment on just yet, really. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Where do I have my shotgun? I actually forgot which one had the shotgun.
I've got a couple in my squad here.
I have a shotgun. Okay.
Sweet.
Thomas, that's not a shotgun.
No, I've got it in my.
This is a shotgun.
It's in my squadron. My squadron has it.
By the way, you can freely switch between your squad members at will. So you can use different members with different abilities. For example, it is very useful to have an engineer in your squadron. Not so much playing it yourself, because you're limited to bolt actions pretty much. But you can have him run around with you, and when you need him, you can switch to him and build sandbags, you can build anti-tank guns, you can build anti-aircraft guns, you can build respawn points, ammunition resupply points, tank traps, barbed wire, all that good stuff. The engineer class is very, very useful. It just doesn't get the most kills by itself, because of the weaponry it's limited to. But it's very, very, very useful to have one on the squad. Or multiple. You can also have machine gunners, anti-tank riflers, all the good stuff. It all really depends on upgrading your squadron. Alright, I'm hearing fire, and since I have the shotgun, I don't want to go too far.
Okay.
Oh! I downed... Actually, no, I killed him. See, there you go.
Oh, loud he did it.
I mean, I'm not sure what the distance was, but that was decently far, I suppose.
I forgot we're fighting Germans, so I was like...
Yes.
I walked past the whole bunch, and I was like, okay, those are chums. No, they're not, obviously.
Ah, the lads. Wait. Oh,
lads.
no. Ooh.
Oh, genau.
Eisengenau. Ships.
I
yes.
know genau. That's it.
Ja, das ist toll.
I say that when I want people to go away.
Genau.
It makes them think I know what they're saying, so that
genau.
works.
I mean, it kind of works. Genau is like, correct.
Yeah, like exactly.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay.
Ja, genau. Oh god.
Genau.
Tree, save me! Okay, Tree has saved me, I think.
Tree moment.
Oh god, there's more. There's more! Why is there always more? Tom,
Why
please
is there
hold me.
always more? I mean, you're so far away, I can't even see you.
I'm on C. I need emotional support.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can do that.
And probably fire support as well, would be quite useful right
I mean,
now.
emotional support I'm better at. Fire support, meh.
But you're a young spry lad with gamer glasses. You got those esports reflexes. Ooh, there's a tank.
I'm a young sprite.
Yes.
A
Sprite Cranberry, I think.
Dude, that's actually really nice. I like Sprite a lot.
I haven't actually tried Sprite Cranberry, but Sprite... Okay, this is the alcoholic in me talking. This is an 18+ stream, by the way, so I can talk about this.
Don't worry about it.
Sprite with black vodka.
Black
It's
vodka is something
quite
I've
nice.
never had, but I've always wanted to try.
Really?
Actually. Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Yeah, we need to get some. We need to get some. If we can get to the shop, like before it closes on the way back, we're getting some.
I'll show you the mix. This is what I used in university in Portugal.
Nice.
It's one of the cheaper ways to have a good time, and it's easy to drink. I see a tank over there, and I can't quite... Ooh, don't see me. It's fine. I'm just a maintenance man, yes.
The electrician.
I'm going to order my squadron to stay here. Oh, he died. Never mind. I tried to be all sneaky and stuff, but it didn't work out.
Oh, loud, he's sneaking. I'm gonna try the BT7.
There's another tank by the B-cap, by the way, behind the house.
Affirmatron.
I will try to... Affirmatron.
I think that's a quote from Hot Fuzz. I think they say it in that.
Oh. I've seen Hot Fuzz once, but I can't quite recall.
Dude, it's such a good movie. It's like almost a flawless movie. Like...
Actually, have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim?
I have.
Yes! What do you think of the movie?
I liked it. I haven't
Good.
seen it in a while.
I would have disowned you. Movie recommendations with Enlisted, by the way. Honestly, though, I really like Scott Pilgrim. It's a bit underrated, I would say.
Yeah.
The music is fucking amazing.
Someone said, like, I think a while ago I had a comment that I looked like the woman from that with the hair. It was back when I had color, like, I had blue in my hair.
I suppose, yeah.
And they said, you look, I can't remember her name, but she was also in Fargo, and she was really good in Fargo.
Yeah, I can't remember the actress name. I know she was called Ramona in the movie itself.
But I mean, dude, Fargo is my favorite. Well, probably not my favorite, but one of the best shows I've ever seen. You gotta watch Fargo. Come on, man.
This is another paid product placement, by the way.
I just really like Fargo. It's so good. Like, what's like seriously? If anyone watching this is in Fargo, because like, I mean, I don't know my favorite season 3. Probably like my favorite season, and maybe season 2, maybe season 1. I don't know. They're all really good in their own ways. But I mean, Ewan McGregor in season 3.
Oh,
you know,
Ewan McGregor's always a good pick.
He plays 2 characters that are like identical brothers with 2 vastly different personalities. He's so good. Like, genuinely, if you don't tell, basically, if you're watching it and you don't know it's Ewan McGregor and you think it's like 2 random actors, you won't know it's the same person. The performance is so good. Like, oh, Christ.
I like those some good actors.
Yeah, gotta watch it, dude.
Can I grab the Madsen? Come on, come on, come on. Nope, no, I'm dead. I'm very much dead. Hey, there you go. Fargo is great.
Yes, see? Thank you, chat. I appreciate you.
Ooh, do I have any shotguns with this? I have a shotgun. I'm armed and dangerous.
Oh, loud, he dangerous.
I mean, I say I'm dangerous up until the point I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. Don't you worry.
That makes sense.
I'm going to try and make my way towards the A-cap. Actually, I'm kind of curious how far I can really fire this. I mean, the sights are tiny, really. You can't really see too much with them. I'm not sure how accurate they are. But I want to see how far I can one-shot someone with the shotgun. At least down them. Keep in mind, we have a downing system here as well. So if you take critical damage, but... Oh, that's a Stuka! Bird shot!
Kobe.
Did it work? No,
Maybe
I think
not.
it's still flying. Tom, I don't think shotguns are very effective against planes.
I wonder if anyone's ever shot down a plane with a shotgun. I mean, like, given the amount of scenarios that happened in the war, like, it's not unlikely someone tried, but I cannot imagine it worked.
Probably not. You would have a hard time going through the armor. But I know, at least there's a myth of an American pilot shooting the pilot of a Zero as he was parachuting down with a 45
I remember
ACB.
hearing that. I don't know if it's true or not. It's one of those kind of, yeah, you're right. It's like one of those urban legendy things, but yeah, I remember that.
I mean, it's something that is... It's weird because it's something that is definitely physically possible.
It's just incredibly unlikely.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine parachuting down, having no control of your own movements, and there's a plane flying around at 300 kilometers per hour and you shoot this pilot out with a 1911? I mean, possible, sure. Very highly unlikely, but then again, there were so many engagements in World War II. I guess anything is possible at this point.
Exactly, yeah, that's the thing, I guess.
That's something I actually think about a lot. How many epic stories happened during World War II that no one was able to tell about?
This is something, I have a plan to delve into this concept.
Are you going to travel back in time?
No, I mean, not quite, but I have a big plan for this and how this can be brought back. That sounds really vague, but I've got a very good idea.
Oh crap, that's a lot of Germans!
That is a lot of Germans. A lot of Germans. At least one of them.
I would even go as far as saying 2.
2, you would. A risky assessment, but I can respect it.
I recall reading about a Bf-109 pilot flying with open canopy and getting killed by a thrown pitchfork? Okay, that sounds a bit too fantastical.
Wasn't that in the movie where the woman throws the spade at the 109 and blows the engine out? I remember seeing that.
How would that even physically work?
I don't quite know, but I remember seeing it in like it's like a GIF of this like Russian lady throwing like a spade into the air and it like landing in like the engine of an F model and it just blows it up.
Okay, who is out here producing armor-piercing spades?
Yeah, I know, right? What's that about? I want to know.
I don't know where I can buy one. That sounds very useful.
Imagine, dude, spading a plane. That sounds like it's inappropriate as a term. I don't know.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Spading a plane?
No. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. We've crossed over into War Thunder territory. I was thinking of when you take your cat to the vet. Is what I was thinking of.
That's spraying.
Is it spraying? I thought it was spaying. Like spaying? Spading?
I think it's spraying. It's not spading, that's for sure.
Spaying is what I thought it was.
Spraying.
I don't know. Can chat confirm?
What is English even?
Like the term for sort of taking away your cat's reproductive abilities? Let us know. Spaying. It is spaying. Okay. We're learning here. This is a learning stream.
What is even going on at this point?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. I mean, I've never had a cat, so... Apart from... No, I did have... It wasn't my cat. It was a cat that I was incidentally nearby.
A cat you were incidentally nearby? That sounds oddly specific.
Yeah, it was just... We had two cats. I think one was called Thomas, was it? And the other one was called Lucia. What a name is Lucia, by the way. But I never even... Like, Lucia was so sort of skittish. She couldn't even get close. I think I managed to give her like a little pet once, but she was off all the other time. Like, if my mum is in the chat, perhaps she remembers Lucia, Mari's cat, in Pigeon Cottage.
Filthy human, you're only allowed one pet.
Only one pet, yeah. It was, you know... I don't know how she got away with that.
I am hearing a tank over here by the sea cap somewhere.
Understood.
Kind of worries me because I only have a machine gun and one explosive pack and half my crew is already dead. No, I think he's by the riverside, by the way.
Understood. My mum is in the chat and says Lucia was misunderstood.
Hi,
yes.
Tom's mum.
Hello, Tom's mum. You remember. Yeah, I think I managed to have like one little moment with Lucia. Out of context, that sounds weird.
I see tank. I see tank. I'm very sneaky.
Okay, yes you are. You sure are, Slugger.
Thankfully, I'm just about as fast as he is. I'm just waiting for him to slow down and hopefully not get shot in the face. He stopped. He stopped. Come on.
Stopping.
Come on. I think he died.
I think perhaps. That's quite likely, I would say. I would wager.
I mean, I won't go as far as say that fire hurts, but that seems very...
It does a bit though, doesn't it?
Very damaging, yes.
Have you ever been on fire?
Thankfully, I have not, no.
By accident. My friend Max sprayed some aerosol on me in the park in Dane John in Canterbury, and the police were there. They were just like, what are you doing? And I think they were so bemused, but I mean, he set my leg on fire for a bit. That was the time.
Maybe giving you those firelight just was a bad idea.
I mean, how else am I going to make a lovely candlelit bath?
True.
The light is now so abrasively bright now. I cannot go in with the lights on. I need to have a candle. Otherwise, it is just too bright. I can't deal with that. That's too much visibility in the bathroom.
That's the most light you've seen in months.
It is. It genuinely is. I can't go in the hallway with the lights on. If you've noticed, whenever it's at nighttime and we have the hall light on, I turn it off if I go outside because I cannot deal with that. That is too bright for me.
That is my fault, by the way. I replaced all the lamps in the house.
You've got the brightest bulbs, and I just cannot go outside. It's the worst.
Fun fact, though. All those lights together actually use less energy than one of the old bulbs.
That's obscene. What's gone on there?
Technology.
The future is...
The future is now.
Which I wish was not the case, but yes, terrifying.
Alright, we shall drop another code in the chat for people to use.
Code moment.
I mean, you can see the store link. Usually when I post a store link in a chat, you know that the code is about to be dropped. So
good
keep an eye
now.
for that. And one for Twitch. And one for the YouTubes as well. There you go.
There you go.
Alright, do we have any more chats? Let's see. Yeah, the Twitch chat does show the codes earlier. It's just a case of Twitch has a shorter delay between the stream, or what we are saying, and it appearing on the stream. YouTube has about a 30-second delay. But at the same time, YouTube also has a much higher quality. You can watch the stream in 1440p crispiness on YouTube with much less artifacting. So, you know, you can see all the details of us failing horribly.
Yes.
You can see every pore in my bald head and this weird bump that I have.
I didn't want to... Where did...
I don't actually know. Like, it's just appeared. I think it's something genetic. My mom also has one.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Or multiple around the head.
I have a hole in my forehead that my dad has in the same place.
I have some weird... Do you know that, like, the urban myth where people say that where you have birthmarks is where you were...
Yeah,
yes.
you died in a past life. Yeah. Okay, where's yours?
I have, like, 2 on either side of the head.
Oh, that's ominous. I have one on my arm, like here. It looks like this cardigan will take ages to take. Fuck it, gone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right, don't do that. But I've got this. I don't know if you can see it, but like here on my arm, there's like a.
Oh yeah.
You can see like it's a little spot, like a tea stain, and yeah, that's
Death by tea. That's very British.
It just look like, you know what I mean. It looks like a tea stain, right?
Okay.
Kinda. Like that's the only birthmark I have. I've got one more, but I mean that's a private one. I made that up. I made that up completely. That's not true. It is
content. All right, let's switch over back to the Germans. Let's see what else we have. Yes, we are very muscled. Can't you see that in these past months of lockdown we've been very active? Yes,
I look like I have a bit of muscle, but it's because my arms are so tiny that the base level of muscle everyone has looks like it's actually muscle on me.
I mean, to be fair, you've also been taking protein.
I have, yeah.
I've just been eating sweets.
Dude, like that vanilla protein in the morning is so depressed. It's like being in the space station and drinking space food, but it's just, you know, you're not in space, so what's the point?
I've never actually tried protein.
It tastes like you're drinking hay.
That sounds about right, to be honest, yeah. Can I interest you in some eggs? They also have lots of protein and they don't taste like hay.
I'm not about that. Nope. I don't know why I went lyrical with that sentence, but...
Very musical.
Yeah. I mean, eggs aren't happening. It's not occurring. Hermann Goering, as they say.
It's not occurring, Hermann Goering. Okay, now you definitely will eat an egg just for that.
Maybe one day. Genuinely, if we can do like a charity stream or whatever, and we can get to like a certain limit, I'll eat an egg. But
what would be the charity going for, though? Farms?
I don't know.
International Egg Salvation Army? I don't know.
We usually do St. Jude's. St. Jude's are good. That's the one that Extra Life does. If we did that a few years ago. I got a shirt from them, which I'm quite happy with. But yeah, we could do Extra Life one day. I'm a fan of that. Maybe we can get an egg moment going.
Egg. Maybe we'll make multiple milestones. Differently colored eggs.
How many different eggs are there? Like,
oh, there are lots of eggs. Oh, there are lots of eggs. They're tiny eggs from, like, I don't know the name. You have chicken eggs, various sizes of chicken eggs. You have those birds from Australia. The ones that run. Actually, I think they're in Africa as well.
And ostrich.
Yes, emu and ostriches. Yep. There's ostrich eggs, which are...
They're worth like a lot. They're the biggest egg, aren't
they,
right?
They are huge.
Yeah.
You can feed a family with one.
Dude. What was the other thing? There's like... Oh, someone I went to school with now breeds quail eggs in his apartment, and he's making like thousands of pounds a month because he just has quails running around in a room.
In his apartment?
Yeah, literally. It's a carpeted room, which threw me for a second. It's a carpeted room, and he has like 200 quails in there.
Oh, God, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
How does he clean it?
I don't know. He has not explained that to me, but he is growing lashons of quail in there.
I have some experience with birds. I had cockatiels, and they already leave enough surprises.
This is true. Also, I think the screen is static right now.
Yep, sorry. Completely forgot to change it over.
We were just so engrossed in quail talk.
Yes, this is very immersive quail talk.
Israel quail hours, who up?
Ooh, there's a lot of guys. I'm just going to drop an explosive pack, which gets that. Oh, God. It was bad. I'm sorry.
Godspeed, King.
Maybe throw it over, and it got stuck on the roof again. It's fine, it's fine.
Let's see.
Okay, we are capturing the point. Very good. So this is a different game mode. Up until now, you only saw really the... Oh, damn, shell-shocked.
I quite like this game mode, actually.
It's fun. It's fun. Although it depends a bit on if you're getting ruffle stomped or not.
That's true.
And also having your teammates literally half of your own team, which is always fun.
No.
So in this game, you can really use the engineer a lot, for example. The attacking team, of course, can't really use much of the engineer, except... Actually, you can, because you can use the spawn points and place them at events for the positions. But generally speaking, the defending team can build defensive positions really, really effectively, because you know exactly where the enemy is going to come from. And that allows you to do some great stuff. Ooh.
1 ostrich egg carries 2 chicken eggs here in South Africa. Understandable. I had a South African teacher in my secondary school who got fired for writing the mobile number of one of the builders working on one of our buildings in the school on the whiteboard and got all the students to text him abuse because he was being really loud. And she got fired.
Oh, God.
Like, Mrs. Van der Todd, you were amazing. You had the biggest personality. But she's genuinely got fired for, like, getting us to dox the builder during, like, a lesson.
The poor builder, to be honest. I mean, it could be worse. Could have been on a Twitch stream or a Zoom call or something.
Yeah, but, I mean, this was in the years before such things existed.
The ancient times of the early 2000s.
I know, the noughties. I miss the noughties, dude. We had such good music.
Oh, God!
Kylo Riley was in the noughties. Bright Eyes. Had some great music. Had the Bees. Who remembers the Bees? No one but me and my mum probably remember the Bees.
The bee's knees?
No, not even knees. This was before the knees came into play. This was just the bees. Just the bees, I know.
Oh my, how lewd.
Exactly. No even knees. No even knees. That's a sentence. Copyright that. Let's go.
Okay, I'm seeing some Russians trying to build up defenses here, which is not good.
Oh yeah, they've got some hedgehogs.
Ooh. Okay. That's a Russian. There was a Russian. That is a Russian. There was a Russian. I need to reload. I've infiltrated the enemy base. I am in danger.
All of the base. I belong to Mike. That is such a vintage meme at this point. How old is StarCraft? That old version?
Very old, very old. That's like, I think that's still a 90s meme, to be honest.
I think so, yeah. And we are time traveling right now.
See, I can see some people in the chat already angrily typing, "What, you think the 90s is old? You damn kids."
Dude.
Oh God, I got shot in the butt.
I miss the 90s.
The 90s were great. I mean, here's the thing though, do you really miss the 90s or do you miss being a child and not having worries?
So I thought about that, but I just missed stuff that was going on. Pingu was on TV, and I was all about Pingu. And then, like, back when magicians came to our school, and, like, there was a magician that came in, like, a bus, and he had all these tricks on the bus. Like, when does that happen now? When are magicians just hanging out and just showing you their magic bus? It doesn't happen. Sounds like it's like a...
See, I think...
Yeah, that sounds
because
bad.
you already think of the connotation, that probably explains why it doesn't happen.
Yeah, like, the connotation sounds really bad, but no, he was just a guy who was like, have a look at this giraffe in this, you know, fishbowl, and that was amazing. But I mean,
look at my giraffe.
No, no. I mean, it just so happens that it was an animal with a long neck. It doesn't. There's no connotations there with anything else. It just so happened that the giraffe was the animal he had, and it was brilliant.
I mean, to be fair, right now nothing is happening either way because of Corona, so you know.
Yeah, the magicians are just gone. Sad.
Magic is dead, kids.
Magic is dead. No more magicians.
Get in here before I die. Ooh, what the hell? Okay.
Got in Himmel.
Got some Himmel indeed. I just got completely wrecked there. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. This is not going well. Can I restore the structure? I think I can. We are kind of stagnating here. The Russians are defending this very well, I have to say.
Yeah.
Very, very well. And I think my YouTube chat just died.
Sad. I still have it going. Just in case.
Okay, I got it fixed. Ping was also on TV on the early zeros.
In the early noughties. I suppose it was on, like, the rerolls. But, you know, it can't beat the late 90s. You had the Wombles. Remember the Wombles, dude?
I remember the Soviet Wombles.
You'll send the Wombles, dude? Is that what we're talking about here? Is that what's happening?
See, Tom, here's the problem. I spent my early childhood in Portugal and then, actually no, in Germany, and then I moved over to Portugal. Your English names don't mean anything to me.
Underground, overground, wombling free. The Wombles of Wimbledon common are we? Making good use of the things that we find? The things that the everyday folk leave behind?
Nope. Not ringing a
What
bell.
is happening right now? Are you...
It's almost as if people from different countries had different childhoods.
I can't believe that you've never heard of the Wombles.
Okay, have you ever heard of Noddy?
Yes, make way for Noddy.
Fuck!
Noddy.
Really?
Of course I watch Noddy.
God damn it!
Of course, who's out here not watching Noddy, dude? Noddy was class. Not that. That's the worst kind of sequel.
My hair is actually perfect for it now. Also, the Russian tank helmets we have in the office. They actually fit me now.
They do smell a bit weird, though.
They do.
Yeah,
They also have some weird stains.
something's gone on in that helmet that I want to know, but I don't want to know about. But something has occurred.
They are original Soviet tanker helmets, by the way, so they have a long history, but I'm not sure how healthy they are.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, boys. I think this is probably not a bad time to end.
Yeah, I suppose we can.
I
Had a
suppose we
good
can.
run.
We'll drop a few more codes in the chat and we'll answer some questions about, let's say, 5-10 minutes. We'll see. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat down below. We shall answer to the best of our abilities.
Anything
in the
you
meantime,
like.
yes. Well, almost anything.
Well, yeah. About the game, outside of the game, where your cat doesn't like you, let me know. I'll help. What do you got?
I'm having issues right now, actually. Okay, hold on. I'll have to... Actually, maybe... Can you post on the YouTube chat? So you have the...
I don't think I do.
Ooh. Actually, I think I... Okay, I got it.
Mike's out here.
I think I got this.
You
Oh,
got it.
God. YouTube, why are you weird? Yeah,
Well,
it's definitely
us.
YouTube. It's definitely YouTube.
Yeah, it's been weird the whole day. I tried uploading something earlier and this took hours. So yeah, YouTube is having it.
YouTube is a perfectly balanced system with
Why-
no issues whatsoever.
Oh, Spanish. Why does your cat have cancer? That I can't answer. The world does work in very mysterious ways. Although I can lighten the mood by saying I once made a documentary for a man who he did a really nice thing. He took lots of children with Down syndrome out for activity days, like going swimming, like making pottery, that kind of thing. It was really nice for him to do. But he did it because he thought his cat had autism. And we went on about 10 different activity days off the back of him thinking his cat didn't have autism. It had a flat face. And he thought it looked weird. And that's genuinely, yeah, there's like, those cats that have like the grumpy faces? That was the only thing. He has had like a flat cat. And because of that, I went on this whole thing of having to film him doing boating activities for like a whole week. It was awful. He was on a trampoline, having a... But yeah, that's my autism cat anecdote. Have fun with that. What else we got?
Was it a dog?
It wasn't, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, it could have been.
Flat-faced cat. Now I'm thinking of that meme. Ma, there's this weird-ass cat outside.
It's a goddamn weird ass cat in the garden. Ma, looks like grandma. That's such a good video, dude.
Oh, God, I love memes.
I missed that.
I
Okay.
hate the internet, but I love memes.
Yeah, dude.
It's the only worthwhile
The
thing.
internet is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Dominator, yes, I am very bald. Well, not as bald. Actually, my hair has slowly been growing again. I actually, for the first time ever, used a razor to shave my head on, I think, last Monday.
Ah.
And it was weird.
I got one of those,
Ugh.
the kind of, I don't know what they're called, the razors that have the actual blade in them.
The fancy one, yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those recently. Tell you what, a pack of 100 blades, €7.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I
That's
thought. What's that about?
Very cheap,
I
actually.
know.
Huh.
This isn't even a Dollar Shave Club meme. I don't even know what they're about, but they're so cheap, right? So, I mean, I cut myself a lot with them, accidentally, obviously.
Well, so
But-
that's where the problem is. You compensate the cost savings by having to buy Band-Aids.
Yeah, but
Nice.
they're so cheap. What's that about? I had no idea.
See, in my case, I'm actually quite lucky because I just don't shave my beard. I just use the same machine I used to cut my hair, which is very cost efficient, I have to say now.
Yeah.
But yeah, shaving my head is a bit weird. It feels weird. It really feels
I
weird.
can imagine it's like a weird... Yeah, that's a good point.
Imagine like imagine buying minced meat from the supermarket as in like a plastic bag or something. That's kind of what it feels like.
Just buying the sense of shame in buying cheap meat. Is that the feeling you're going with?
Yes, we'll say that.
Okay, I kind of get it.
Who types codes this fast? Well, people copy paste very quick. Fastest copy paste in the West. Keep in mind, the codes are one use only. The codes are one use only. If the code didn't work for you, it's because someone else was quicker. Sorry. And I think that's really about it. So let's hopefully. Matt, no, the codes are one use only. You can't use the same code multiple times. If someone else already has activated the code, it won't work for you. That's really how it works. I'll be dropping one more code in each stream, just for people to be able to enjoy, but that will be it for today.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys have some access. Now, keep an eye out on the Enlisted webpage. I know there is a big update coming soon. I don't know the exact dates, but I know there's a big update coming soon. So keep an eye out on enlisted.net. You can check out all the information about the game, all the news posts. You can download the game there if you have access. All that good stuff. We shall see you again next week. Same channel, again with Enlisted. Hopefully a War Thunder stream as well. And actually, maybe something else. I don't know.
Poke myself in the eye.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Don't poke
maybe.
your eye out.
We have plans for
Yes, interesting plans. Interesting plans.
If we actually end up doing it, it's going to be the worst thing of my life.
Well, the audience will either love it or hate it.
It'll be so funny, but I will just...
Think of the memes, Tom. Think of the memes. But I think we're going to be lucky enough now before we loop all the people to watch. Oh. Thank you much for watching the stream, lads. Don't forget to follow the channel on Twitch and subscribe to Enlisted on YouTube. Check out our website. Check out our War Thunder streams on twitch.tv/WarThunder and the War Thunder official channel on YouTube as well. Yeah. We shall see you again next week. My name is Mike. I've been joined by the lovely Tom, a.k.a. Oxy.
Yep.
Do you have any last words?
No, not...
And we shall see you again next week. Goodbye.
Toodles.